So I'm going to go into all the fixtures. I'm going to go into all the fixtures. I'm going to discuss them, the head-to-head, what you expect, what you are expecting tonight, and who we think is going to qualify to the next stage. Right. So we just go straight to the business. We have no time. Alright, so the first game for tonight is Aston Villa versus Celtic, live from Villa Park. Currently Aston Villa is ninth on the league table. They are currently ninth. If they end up in this position, they are going to qualify to the playoff stage. They're not going to go straight to round of 16, but they're rather going to the playoff stage. Currently, they are ninth, and they have the opportunity to make it into the group stage, straight into the round of 16, as they are just a point from qualifying to the round of 16. With Celtic, so currently Celtic are 18th, and they also have the opportunity to qualify to the playoff stage of the UEFA Champions League. I think for Celtic, this will be the better position for them at the moment, because they are 8th. And looking at the point between them and the first 8, it will be difficult to qualify directly into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. Now we go straight to the head-to-head. Now, if you look at Aston Villa's last 5 matches, they have lost only one game in the last 5 matches, and that game was against Monaco, away in the Champions League. That was their last Champions League game. They lost 1-0 to Monaco, and they've drawn 2 games against West Ham at home against West Ham at Villa Park, and also they drew to Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Then they've won their last 2 matches. They've also won 2 matches out of their last 5 matches against Everton and also against West Ham United. So that's the head-to-head for Aston Villa. So out of the last 5 matches, they've won 2, drew 2, and lost 1. For Celtic Football Club, the last 5 matches, they've won 4, and they've only drew 1. They've won 4, and they've drew only 1 game in their last 5 matches. And the last game in the Champions League, they beat Young Boys by a goal to 0 at Celtic Park. They beat Young Boys by 1 goal to 0 at Celtic Park. They also beat Kilmarnock by 2 goals to 1 at Celtic Park. They also beat Dundee. They also drew to Dundee 3-3 away in Dundee. They beat Ross County by 4 goals to 1, and they also beat Dundee United by 2 goals to 0. Now, looking at this game, looking at the dynamics, this is something we call the UK derby, because Aston Villa is from England and then Celtic is from Scotland. So it's going to be a very, very huge game. The rivalry is going to be there. You know how when the English and the Scottish meet, how the rivalry is. So it's going to be an absolutely belter at Villa Park this evening. But my prediction for that game is I think it's going to be a tough game. I'm looking at the draw, but I feel like there is going to be goals. 2-2, 2-1, 3-3, yeah, something like that. If you look at how both of them are, that play open for attacking football, there's nothing like defensive, all out, they want to score goals. And some of the players to look out is John Duran of Aston Villa. The guy is an absolutely belter. I mean, he scores goals like as if he has nothing at stake. And he's one player I'll be looking at. And another player I'll also be looking at is Watkins. It's Watkins. I mean, Watkins is one player I'll be looking at. Is Watkins. Another player I'm looking at is Jacob Ramsey. I mean, Ramsey is a very young player, very talented, can score goals, can create chances. So this is also one player I'm also looking at. And another player I'm also looking at is Yuri Tillemans and Kamara. The two of them are the 2 central midfielders, and I mean their partnership is very, very good. I'm just looking at how both of them are going to hold on the back four and try and create chances for the likes of Rodgers, the likes of Ramsey, Bailey, and Watkins. And also looking at looking at Celtic too. I'm looking at Hatati, Aida, and Engels. I mean, Engels is a very, very creative player. He can score goals, he can create chances. He's someone who can split defenses with his passes. Aida is a very, 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 very good striker. We also have Hatati, who is very good, who can score goals, who has the pace. I was thinking probably. Aida wasn't going to start the game, but then looking at the way he plays, I think he's going to. I think he can score goals. He's very reliable. It's very, very, very reliable. So I think he's somebody who can get you the goals. Yeah. So that is it for the first game. The second one is Barcelona versus Atalanta. Barcelona versus Atalanta. Before I continue, Nana Felix of Yonkufa FM is watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Whatever your suggestion is, you can also put it in the comment section for me so that I can read it loud. Yeah, so the next one is Barcelona versus Atalanta. Now looking at the standings, Barcelona is second with 18 points, and they are looking straight to the round of 16, whilst Atalanta is seventh with 14 points. So with these two matches, both of them are going straight to the round of 16, and then both of them have had a very, very good UCL campaign, scoring goals, creating chances. So it's going to be a very high octane game. Looking at their head-to-head, Barcelona has won 4 matches out of their last 5 matches, and they drew only 1. Their last Champions League game was the 5-4 victory away in Benfica. It was an absolute belter of a game. And then I can't wait to see Lewandowski. I can't wait to see Yamal. I can't wait to see how they're going to score a game. But I know there's going to be a lot of goals in this game. The only game they drew in the last 5 matches was against Getafe in the Spanish La Liga. They drew 1-1. But all the other matches have all been full of goals. Against Barcelona, Barca against Madrid, they won 5-2. They beat Betis 5-1. They beat Valencia 7-1. So you can see goals. So I'm expecting a lot of goals. So all the guys that had this game on their bet slips, I hope you went with goals. Over 2.5 is likely to play. Over 3.5 is absolutely likely to play. And looking at Atalanta, the last 5 matches, they've drew 2, they've lost 1, and they've won 2. You get it? Yeah. So their last game, they beat Como by 2-1 away in Como. And their last Champions League game, they beat Storm Grass by 5-0 in Bergamo. And today they are going away. Away to Barcelona. It's going to be a game, but with Atalanta themselves, they also score a lot of goals. Atalanta score. If you look at that, the only game they couldn't score goals in the last 5 matches was against Udinese, which was a goalless draw. But apart from that, 2-1, 5-0, 3-2, 1-1, they score goals. So I'm expecting a lot of goals from this game. A lot of goals from this game. So those who went over 2.5, over 3.5, then I mean, there's a lot of confidence that there's a lot of goals gonna come from this game. Yeah, a lot of goals gonna come from this game. And looking at their lineups, Barcelona, Szczesny, Kondi, Araujo, Garcia, Baldi. So it's a 4-back. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 position. The 2 midfield, they have Dijon and Pedri. In the front 3, they have Yamal, Gavi, and Rafinha. And the striker, Robert Lewandowski. I mean, the formation tells you, the players tells you everything. I am expecting goals. I wouldn't be surprised if Rafinha or Yamal or Lewandowski gets a hat-trick tonight. These guys are absolutely belters. Yes, absolutely belters. And I wouldn't be surprised if Yamal even goes on to get about 2 assists. And looking at Atalanta, they are playing a 3-4-1-2 formation. Now, the players I'm looking at for the Atalanta is Derun. I'm looking at Derun. The is very good when it comes to, he has the energy, he has the pace, he can pass, he can score goals. So I'm looking at these guys. And my prediction for that game is, I think Barcelona is going to win. I'm predicting a 3-1 victory for FC Barcelona. I think they are going to win the game. The next game is Bayern Leverkusen versus Sparta Prague. Leverkusen versus Sparta Prague. This game is going to be played in Leverkusen in Germany. So Sparta Prague is away, traveling from Prague to Leverkusen. Looking at their standings, Leverkusen is 8th with 13 points, and Sparta Prague is 29th with 4 points. So this has to tell you everything. Leverkusen is definitely going to win the game. That I can assure you. They're definitely going to win. They're definitely going to win the game. Yeah, and I think Leverkusen has to win because Bayern Munich has 13 points, and Bayern is looking to go straight to the round of 16. So Leverkusen needs to win to go straight into the round of 16. Yeah, and I can tell you that the matches have started. All matches have started. I think they are barely 1 minute in. All matches have started right now. I'm going to see if I can give you some little commentary on maybe 1 or 2 of the games, depending on my time though. Then the next game is Bayern Munich versus Slovan Bratislava. Bayern Munich versus Slovan Bratislava. Bayern versus Slovan. I think I don't even need to go deep into the game. We all know Bayern is going to be Slovan. We all know that. And Bayern is 14th. Currently, Bayern is 14th, whilst Slovan Bratislava is on 35th position. And Slovan has only just 1 point. So that can tell you who's going to win. That alone can tell you who's going to win. And we are all expecting Harry Kane to score a goal. I can tell you for a fact that everybody is expecting Harry Kane to get at least 2 goals or can get even a hat-trick in this game. The next game is who? Brest versus Real Madrid. Now, Madrid has been struggling throughout this season in the Champions League. If you look at Real Madrid's caliber, you look at the way they play, how good they are in the UEFA Champions League, and Real Madrid is lying on the 18th position, whilst Brest is 16th. That should tell you everything. And Madrid is going away to Brest. So that game is going to be interesting. I don't know if Madrid can win that game, but it's going to be very, very, very interesting. But I think at this moment, Madrid would be, if the match ends in a draw, then Madrid is going to qualify. It's going to go into the playoff stage. Madrid is going to go into the playoff stage, same as Brest. I don't see Real Madrid qualifying directly to the round of 16. I don't see that. I don't think they're going to qualify directly into the round of 16. And looking at Madrid's starting lineups, Madrid are playing a 4-2-3-1 position. Mbappe will be leading the striking position. Then behind Mbappe you have Rodrigo, you have Bellingham, then you have Diaz. And behind them you have Modric, then Fede Valverde. I'm sure he's the one going to captain the team. Okay, since Modric is starting, I'm sure Modric is going to be given the captain and man. Then at the back four, we have Mendy, Rudiger, Tchouaméni, and Vasquez. Then Courtois counting as a goalkeeper. So that looks very interesting, especially seeing Tchouaméni, who's a defensive midfielder, playing as a centre back. It's very, very interesting. So I'm going to see how that one goes. Then for Brest, we have Bizot as the goalkeeper. We have Lala, we have Chadoni, we have Koulibaly, and we have Pereira. Then in front of them, in the 3-man midfield, we have Kamara, Fernandes, and Magneti. And in front of these three defensive midfielders, we have Doumbia. Then in front of Doumbia, we have Balde, and we have Adjoki. So these are the players that are going to play for Brest. So we'll keep you updated on how the game goes. I think the game that's the only match that hasn't started yet. All matches are so far on minute 4. Madrid hasn't started yet. And I can give you an update. Aston Villa has banked in the first goal against Celtic. Aston Villa has scored the first goal against Celtic. 3 minutes. I'm going to update you on who scored the goal. Right. Dinamo Zagreb versus AC Milan at home in Zagreb. So Dinamo will also be struggling this season in the Champions League, same as AC Milan. But AC Milan is on 7th position, and they are looking to qualify directly to the round of 16. Whilst Dinamo Zagreb are on 26th position. Now, Dinamo has the same points as Manchester City, and they are just 2 points below Stuttgart. And Stuttgart is the last team taking the playoffs position. So Dinamo has a lot to play for this evening. So it's going to be a very, 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 very interesting game. And then looking at their lineups, the players that I'm looking at for tonight, especially for AC Milan, is Rafael Leo. You all know how talented Rafael Leo is. One of the best left wingers in the world. I'm just looking at how he's going to play together with Reinders and Pulisic, and Morata also as the centre forward. Then looking at Dinamo Zagreb, I'm looking at Stonkovic, then Kulinovic. These are the guys who can bang in the goals. They've been doing that in their local league. So they are the two players I'm actually looking forward to. The next game is Dortmund versus Shakhtar Donetsk. Dortmund versus Shakhtar Donetsk. And another update from Villa Park: Aston Villa 2, Celtic 0. Aston Villa 2, Celtic 0. And the goals scored by Rogers. Morgan Rogers has scored a brace. And as I said, before we started, I said Jacob Ramsey is going to score or is going to give an assist. He gave the first assist. And as I can tell you for a fact that Aston Villa is 2-0 up in 5 minutes. But you know what is killing me? I have a bet slip on Sporty Bets. And then I went first 10 minutes draw. The bet cast. I went first 10 minutes draw. And my bet has casted. So I have about 5 slip. One is goal, it's left with 4. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so next up is Dortmund versus Shakhtar Donetsk. 6 minutes, it's still 0-0. It's at the Signal Iduna Park. It's still 0-0 at Signal Iduna Park. Currently, Dortmund is 12th, whilst Shakhtar Donetsk is 27th. I think Dortmund is going to win comfortably. I think they are going to make it to the playoff stage. I think Dortmund is definitely going to make it to the playoff stage. The next game is Girona versus Arsenal. It's still 0-0 in Girona. But I'm still rooting for Arsenal to win the game. Looking at Arsenal is 5th on the Champions League table, and they are looking to qualify directly to the round of 16 of the UCL standings. Whilst Girona is 31 with just 4 points. So I think Arsenal is going to carry the day. And looking at the lineups, I'm looking at Raheem Sterling and Leandro Trossard. I think these are the guys that are going to be the difference for Arsenal. And Nwaneri, a very, very young player, he's just 17 years of age. I think he's also going to prove a point tonight in the Champions League. And next up is Inter Milan versus Monaco. And I can tell you for a fact that it's Inter Milan 1, Monaco 0. Inter Milan 1, Monaco 0. It's a penalty by Lautaro Martinez. He scored the goal in the 3rd minute for Inter Milan. He scored a goal in the 3rd minute for Inter Milan. And then it's not shocking. It's absolutely not shocking. Inter Milan is currently 3rd with 19 points. They are currently 3rd with 19 points. While Monaco is 17th with 13 points. I think Inter is going straight into the round of 16, whilst Monaco is going to go straight to the playoff stage. So I think I won't be surprised if Martinez even scores a second goal in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they score a second goal in this game. Then another update is Bayern Munich 1, Slovan Bratislava 0. Bayern Munich 1, Slovan. Then goal scored by Thomas Muller, assisted by Joshua Kimmich. So I'm going to give you more updates on that game. Then the next up is Juventus versus Benfica. It's still 0-0. I won't be surprised if that games end up in 0-0 because throughout this season, Juventus has played over 13 draws this season. I don't know why they seem to like a draw, but that's how it's going there. So I think that game is going to end in a draw. So I think that game is going to end in a draw. The next up is Lille versus Feyenoord. It's Lille versus Feyenoord. Lille 1, Feyenoord 0. Lille 1, Feyenoord 0. So far, it's Lille 1, Feyenoord, nil. So let me say it's messing up with me, to be honest with you. But let's still continue. Right. So before I continue, my producer just told me that you can predict a win. You can predict a win. Maybe I don't know what it's going to give you though, but you can predict a win something. So just predict any of the matches. Just put them in the comment section. I'm going to read them after full time. Maybe you might get you some airtime or some credits. Yeah. So let's continue. It's Manchester City nil, Club Brugge nil. Manchester City nil, Club Brugge nil. Right. So City, this is a very, very, very huge game for Manchester City. Because if City doesn't win, they are out of the Champions League. And imagine Pep Guardiola's Manchester City out of the Champions League. It's going to be huge. It's going to be at the front pages in tomorrow's newspapers. So I'm sure City, there's no two ways about it. City is definitely going to win the game. City is definitely going to win again. And I won't be surprised if Haaland gets a hat-trick tonight. I won't be surprised if Haaland gets a hat-trick tonight. The next up is PSV Eindhoven versus Liverpool. So Liverpool is top of the table. And as the way things are going, I think they're going to finish top of the table. The way things are going, they're going to finish top of the table. And the slot, Liverpool's manager is back in the Netherlands. Is back in Eindhoven. So it's going to be a cracking game. It's going to be a cracking game at Eindhoven. Then Salzburg versus Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid has already scored the first goal in Salzburg. Simeone scored the goal. Simeone absolutely scores the goal. So we'll see how that game will go too. And Sporting Lisbon versus Bologna. Sporting versus Bologna. It's still 0-0 in Lisbon. I'm looking forward to Victor Gyökeres. I won't be surprised if he also scores 1 or 2 goals this evening. We'll see how that game also goes. Then it's Sturm Graz versus Leipzig. Sturm Graz versus Leipzig. It's still 0-0 in Sturm Graz. Then Stuttgart versus Paris Saint-Germain. It's Stuttgart versus Paris Saint-Germain. PSG have taken the lead. PSG have taken a goal scored by Bakola. The goal scored by Bakola. And this is going to be a huge headache to City. Because if PSG wins and City still wins, City is out of the Champions League. So City needs to win and hope PSG will lose or will play draw. But currently, the way things are going, Manchester City is going out of the UEFA Champions League. Next up is Young Boys versus Red Star Belgrade. Young Boys versus Red Star Belgrade. For these two teams, I think these two teams I think both of them will be going out of the Champions League. Personally, both of them will be going out of the Champions League because Young Boys is 35 position. Both teams will be going out of the Champions League. So I'm still going to give you updates. We're still going to. I'm not saying boys they check them at bet, but actually we'll see how that goes. Atletico Madrid have scored a second goal. Atletico Madrid have scored a second goal. So it's Atletico Madrid 2, Salzburg 0. Atletico Madrid 2, Salzburg 0. Atletico Madrid 2, Salzburg 0. So far so good. Aston Villa 2, Celtic 0. Barcelona 0, Atalanta 0. Bayern Leverkusen 0. Sparta Prague 0. Bayern Monaco 1, Slovan Bratislava 0. Brest 0, Real Madrid 0. Dinamo Zagreb 0. AC Milan 0. Dortmund 0. Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Girona 0. Arsenal 0. Inter 1, Monaco 0. Juventus 0. Benfica 0. Lille 1, Feyenoord 0. Manchester City 0. Club Brugge 0. PSV 0. Liverpool 0. Salzburg 0. Atletico Madrid 2. Sporting Lisbon 0. Bologna 0. Sturm Graz 0. Leipzig 0. Stuttgart 0. PSG 1. And Young Boys Red Star Belgrade 0. So that's the updates so far. So far so good. About 15 minutes played. Let me go on my Facebook page and let me see if I'll get some comments to read. Alright, so please put your comment down. Yeah, please put your comment up. Share. Yeah, I want you to share the link. Yeah, so please share the link. And once again, please follow us on Facebook at Jab Media TV, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all at Jab Media TV. So please keep your comments coming.
Sports Center.
Yeah, so another update there is Lily 1, Feyenoord 1. It's Lily 1, Feyenoord 1. Lily 1, Feyenoord 1. Charlie, boys are really on flash score. I mean, flash score is not picking at all. So you can see that Charlie, boys make what flash score is not working. They can't load their data. So I have to move from flash score to live score. It's crazy. All right. So whilst we keep waiting for more updates, whilst we keep waiting for more updates, I want you to bring your comments so that I can read more comments. Put the comment there so that I can read more comments. Mr. Producer, I beg you to send me comments. I beg, tell me. So say we'll talk about that. All right. Let me see if I can get more comments.
Relax it. You put that in there.
Alright, so someone just sent me a message on WhatsApp saying that
Comment on Facebook.
he's saying that today they will go chop there too. And I mean, people are already crying. They're telling me you go chop that. We go see if the boys go chop. Already said the squad them go over snow. The over said start the cast. So alright, another update is the Inter have scored another goal, so it's Inter 2. AS Monaco nil, Inter 2, Monaco nil. And as I said earlier on, I said Lautaro Martinez is going to score a hat-trick. He scored the second goal. It's a brace for Lautaro Martinez. And another update there is Juventus nil, Benfica 1. Juventus nil, Benfica 1. And the goal was scored by Pavlidis. Goal scored by Pavlidis. So it's Juventus nil, Benfica 1. Juventus nil, Benfica 1. So we'll still go with the updates there. It's still 80 minutes. 80 minutes played across all centers. It's 80 minutes played across all centers. Right, so whilst we keep on waiting for more updates, Charlie, the thing with this season's Champions League has been, to me, it has been great. A lot of people have said that, the group stages have been cancelled and it's a league phase. The league phase is boring, but it has never been boring. Why? Because the big teams are playing against each other. That is number one. And number two, I feel like most of the small teams have performed very well this season. Celtic, most of them, Celtic, Brest, Stuttgart, they've all performed very, very well this season. Leverkusen, and it has made the competition very, very, very interesting. And you see, those who played very well and deserve to qualify, the first 8 are going straight to the round of 16. Then from below 8 would go straight to the playoffs. I just want to see the fixtures of the playoffs. So it has been very, very interesting, especially as a Manchester United fan when my team is not in the Champions League. It's been very, very interesting. In the same way the Europa League too has been. If you look at the UEFA Europa League this season, it has been very, very interesting, just same as the Champions League. So even though UEFA has stole a bit of the idea from the Super League, it's been very interesting. I mean, it's been very, very interesting. And then the season has gone very, very well. Just look at Real Madrid, for example. They've not really had a very, very good season. But I would be surprised if I see Real Madrid in the semi-finals or the quarter-finals, because they know how to play the Champions League. So another update there is Borussia Dortmund 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Borussia Dortmund 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Let me see who scored the goal. Yes, the goal was scored by Gurasi. So we all know Gurasi. Last season he was playing for Stuttgart, and Dortmund bought him from Stuttgart this season. He has scored the first goal from Borussia Dortmund. And this goal, I know say boys they cry. For instance, boys they cry for best sentence. Boys they cry. Then I think they score AC Milan. Dinamo's a group 1, AC Milan no. I know say boys them are bet they cast.
Me bet.
Charlie boys are bet. Charlie what be name say? Charlie Richie. I know say Richie your bet they cast. I know. Charlie boys they bleed. I think I'm talking boys are. Charlie, I was just chatting with Farouk right now. And Farouk was like, Charlie, boys they go chop bet. First team already they cast. Unless you wait, you did goals. But if you didn't do goals, that means say the bet actually they cast. Interesting. I said this English Champions League games is going to be very interesting. And I can tell you for a fact that PSG is burying Manchester City's hopes. It's PSG 2. It's PSG's 2. Stuttgart 0. PSG 2, Stuttgart, and the goal was scored by Dembele. Ousmane Dembele has scored the second goal for PSG. And at this rate, City is out. Guardiola is out. City is out of the Champions League. Charlie, City is out. PSG is sneaking in. Wow, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah. So please keep your comments coming. Let me see Mia when I'm on Snap and WhatsApp, because I'm receiving interesting this thing. Hey, so another heartbreak. Sporting Lisbon no Bologna 1. Sporting no Bologna 1. Boba. So Sporting no Bologna 1. The goal was scored by Pobiga. So Sporting no Bologna 1. But still, it's just 20 minutes played. A lot of minutes to go. So Sporting can equalize at any time. And then I'm really wishing Victor Gyökeres will score a goal. I'm really wishing they're going to score a goal. Let me go back to flash score. I prefer flash score to live score. Let me see if your data is still loading. Alright, I think it's back now. Yeah, I think it's back. Somebody just sent me a message that I should. Yeah, I should go. I should do a live commentary. Yeah. It was Desmond, right? It was Desmond, my guy. But you sorry though. I mean, but you are crazy. I should do a live this thing. Desmond, I beg, send me data. Let me give you live commentary. You know, I can connect my phone to our camera so that I can give you a live on DSTV stream. Anyways, sorry for my foul words though, but these are all my guys, and that's how we relate though. I mean, it's unprofessional though, but you know, that's how we relate on campus, that's how we relate everywhere. So if I'm using foul words, it's I mean, that's how we play. They understand everything I'm saying though. Yeah, boys. My business says we are boys.
We are boys.
Yeah, they understand everything.
You understand,
you know? Yeah.
Right, be normal.
Yeah, it's normal. But you know, it's normal.
What they understand?
Yeah. I mean, it was even right now. Said the West I said that's not even where their mind is. Boys want to chop bets.
So they make what?
So the boys make what too. It's not the West that I've said that is worrying boys. Boys want to, you know. So Barcelona will score goal. Alright. So whilst we wait for updates, I think so good. Personally for me, I think so far so good. The only result that I'm a bit surprised, the Dinamos are good results. But apart from that, I'm not actually really surprised. I mean, the way it is going at the moment. City had their opportunity to beat PSG or get a draw. Because you can't lead 2-0 and all of a sudden lose 3-2 or 4-2. You get it? So at this moment, unless something happens and PSG will throw away the game, I think that's how it's going to be. So yeah, as I said, so far so good. So far so good. So far so good. So let me still go through in case you're not using your phone and are watching this. So Aston Villa 2, Celtic 0, FC Barcelona 0, Atalanta 0, Bayern Leverkusen 0, Sparta Prague 0, Bayern Monaco 1, Slovan Bratislava 0, Brest 0, Real Madrid 0, Dinamo Zagreb 1, AC Milan 0, Dortmund 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0, Girona 0, Arsenal 0, Inter 2, Monaco 0, Juventus 0, Benfica 1, Lille 1, Feyenoord 0, Manchester City 0, Club Brugge 0, PSV 0, Liverpool 0, Sporting Lisbon 0, Bologna 1, Storm Graz 0, RB Leipzig 0, Stuttgart 0, PSG 2, and Young Boys 0, West Ham Belgrade 0. My producers are all being confused also.
There are the cast to whichever. One of the cast.
When the cast so you know, this evening is it's all about Champions League. Yeah, it's all about the UEFA, about the Champions League. So I'm going on Twitter, like I'm going on X. And let me see what's going on X. So the whole I don't know when it's trending. So the fact that Aston Villa is leading 2-0 against Celtic, and then Duran, and the fact that Duran is on the bench, and Aston Villa have scored 2 goals, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So all right. So I'll be going off whilst we keep following the game. We'll bring you more updates. If not today, our next episode, we're going to bring you more updates. But before I leave, Liverpool have scored a goal, so it's 1-0 to Liverpool. It's 1-0 to Liverpool against PSV. All right. So once again, thanks very much for streaming our live UCL match build up. We actually didn't start really early, but we didn't really start early. But I'm happy most of you came on to stream us live. Once again, please follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok at Jab Media Television. And you can also follow me on Instagram at i.am/_Amin. And you can also follow me on Snapchat at Mr. Amin, on Facebook at Mr. Amin, and Twitter at Mr. Amin. Alright. So regarding what I said, put your predictions down there. We'll contact you after the game to see whoever is going to win, whoever got the right predictions. So go down there and put your predictions over there. All right. So thank you very much for streaming live. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.